Hey there friends, it's Melony and I'm here today to share with you my spring favorites for the year 2016. I actually meant to do a favorites video in March and then I meant to do one in April and I just could not seem to get it together. So I'm going to do this spring favorites video for you guys before it is officially summer here. So I went through the house and I collected a whole bunch of things that I absolutely have been loving this year. So I'm going to do something a little bit different than I used to do when I did my videos, and I'm actually going to start with food. In case you haven't already watched those videos, I was doing the 21-day fix and I've really been trying to clean up my diet, so I don't have a whole lot of food items that I've just really been loving this year because I've really been trying to clean up my diet, which means I've been eating a lot of lean meats and fruits and vegetables, coconut oil, and just not a lot of snacks and not a lot of processed foods. But I will tell you that one of my favorite snacks that I recently discovered and I've really been liking a whole lot is this right here. These are sprouted pumpkin seeds and I got these from Costco. I'll link that video for you guys where you can see my pretty healthy Costco haul. But I've really been enjoying these a lot. I mean, these basically are just sprouted pumpkin seeds and Celtic sea salt. I'll show you guys the back so that maybe you can see the ingredient list. But yeah, that is it. That is all that's in here. And these are a really, really, really good source of protein and a good source of iron. And I love them. They're really, really good. And then the other thing that I've really been loving as far as food, hold on, let me grab this. You guys know, if you've watched my videos in the past, that I have kind of a love-hate relationship with my coffee creamer. I am a die-hard Coffee Mate fan, but I know that it's really, really full of chemicals and really, really bad for me. And so I've been on the hunt for months now trying to find something that I could use instead that was a healthier option. I don't know why, I just don't really like half and half. I don't really like almond milk. I definitely don't want to use regular milk. I need something that feels more like the Coffee Mate French vanilla creamer, but is a little bit better for me. So what I was able to find after trying probably about 8 different things is this So Delicious. This is dairy-free coconut milk coffee creamer, and I buy the French vanilla flavor. This is 25 calories per serving, which a serving is 1 tablespoon, and it only has 4 grams of sugar. So that's, in my opinion, pretty low. It has almost no fat. It's only 5 calories from fat. So that's pretty good. I mean, the ingredients in here are pretty clean. The primary ingredient is filtered water and organic coconut cream. It does have sugar in it. It doesn't have artificial sweeteners in it. So this has really been a good option for me. I can only find it in this size at Whole Foods. I've looked in every other store around me and even the ones that I sometimes have to travel to. And Whole Foods is the only one that I've seen it in this size. So when I went to Whole Foods last time, I bought 6 of them. And to be honest with you, I'm on my 3rd one. This is still pretty full. 3 of them are still in my refrigerator, but as you can see, they don't go bad until it might not show up, but June 19th. So I'm good to go. I've got some time left to finish these. So along those same lines, this item is not an actual food item, but it does belong in the kitchen. And I have really, really been enjoying the Fixate cookbook. This is something that was written by the trainer who wrote 21-Day Fix and 21-Day Fix Extreme. She has since gone on to create other programs as well. But that program I have had a lot of success with. Not just the workout program, but the actual diet itself, or the food plan, the eating plan. And I have found some amazing recipes in this cookbook. It's a really, really good cookbook. Let me just show this one to you guys. I won't spend a whole lot of time on it, but here's the picture. It's macaroni and cheese with broccoli and chicken. Like, seriously. Delicious. What else? What else can I show you? That's one that I definitely want to try. Oh, chicken parmesan. I mean, seriously, this does not seem like diet food at all. I've also made some meatballs out of here. I'm not finding them right this second, but I made the meatballs in here. They were turkey meatballs and they were absolutely delicious. My whole family loved them. And so I have just really been enjoying trying out some new recipes from this cookbook. I've been really surprised that a lot of the recipes don't taste like diet food. They taste clean and they taste nutritious, but they don't taste like cardboard. So if you have heard of this cookbook and you've thought about buying it in the past but you weren't really sure, I would highly recommend this cookbook. I have absolutely been loving it. So yeah, that's definitely going to be in my favorites for spring. Okay, carrying along with that theme, I'm going to share with you some of my favorite books that I have been reading this spring. Now, I will be honest with you and tell you that I'm kind of notorious for starting a book and then I'm out and I see another book that I really want and I get it and I take it home and I start reading it right away. And so I usually have 3 to 4 books that I'm reading all at one time, and I'm trying to break myself of that habit. Like, that's really not a good habit in my opinion, because I can lose where I am in one book and kind of my train of thought switches to something else, when if I would really just stay focused, I think that I would get a lot more out of everything that I'm reading. But it's a bad habit I'm trying to break. So let me just tell you, this book I bought and I have really been enjoying it. You guys, if you watched one of my videos from way back at the beginning of this year, you might remember that one of my goals for 2016 is to really simplify my life, take on a more minimalistic mindset, not become completely minimalistic, but definitely simplify. And this book really goes along with that. It's just recently released, I think within the past month, and I'll leave a link for it for you guys if you want. I know you can purchase it through Amazon and Barnes & Noble, but this is the book Unstuffed by Ruth Soukup. I'm not sure if that's how she says her name, but hopefully it's not too terrible. But this book has been so good, you guys. It is just, there aren't really a lot of things in here that have just been mind-blowing as far as, you know, organizing techniques or anything like that. This is more about how and why to get rid of the stuff that kind of weighs you down. And a lot of it is the why, not so much the how. But there are tips on here, or in this book, about how to do that, but definitely a lot of the why and how to get past the guilt that you feel when you have to get rid of things, or when you feel compelled to get rid of things. You know, that piece of furniture that your grandma gave you that you never really liked all that much, but you kept it because she gave it to you, and you know, you don't really know what to do, you don't want to hurt her feelings. And or, you know, the thing that you buy, and this is the one that I have been guilty of so many times in the past. It's the thing that I bought and it was on a really good sale and I didn't pay hardly anything for it, but now I don't really need it, but I feel bad about getting rid of it. Or the, well, what if I need it in the future? If you have caught yourself saying any of those things when it comes to decluttering and purging your belongings, this book would be a wonderful read. It's very easy to read. I love the way that Ruth writes. I mean, it's just so down to earth. It's so easy, and so she just feels like someone that you could sit and have a conversation with. So this is one that I've definitely been loving. I'm almost completely finished with it, so I have that much left, and I would highly recommend this book. Along those same lines, I have been looking forward to reading this book. I started reading it and I really liked it, but like I said, I'm trying to break that habit, so I set it to the side. But it is one that I did like when I started reading it, and I can totally tell I'm gonna love this book. This is Make Room for What You Love, and you've probably seen this one on other people's YouTube channels, because this is also a new release book. But basically the back says, is clutter taking over your home and life? You know, just having so much stuff. I'm tired of it. I'm to a point in my life where I'm ready to say enough. Enough is enough. No more stuff. I don't want stuff like taking over my life. I want to have quality things in my life and not so much just a bunch of stuff. I'm more into quality than quantity. So that's what I'm really trying to do throughout this year, is purge my home of all of the things that are not the best quality, or maybe I don't really truly love, and then work on filling my home with things that I do love. So this one I'm really looking forward to reading. Again, this one, I'll leave a link for it in the description box below for you guys. But I mean, I've already read the first 2 chapters of this, and it is so good, you guys. So good. So if that sounds like something that you'd be interested in reading, check this one out for sure. Okay, and this last book, again, I I just do. I read multiple books at a time. Raise your hand if you do the same thing. I mean, it is what it is. So this one was actually sent to me by the author, and I am going to be doing a full review of this one on my channel, but I thought that I would mention it to you guys first, just because it really is one that I've been loving. This one, I read 1 chapter a day, and the reason for that is because it's called 31 Days to Radically Reduce Your Expenses, and it gives you real, like, tangible tips on ways that you can reduce your expenses in your home. And I am not kidding you guys, there have been some really good things in here. Some things that I had previously thought about, but some things that had never really crossed my mind. So I am currently on day 12 of this one, and I'm really liking it a lot. Like I said, I will be doing a full review of this one. It was sent to me to review by the publisher. Loving it so far, but watch out for that review coming up, because I'm sure that I'm going to have a lot to share about this one as well. Okay guys, I know this is turning into a super long video, but I'm doing the best that I can. This is like 2 or 3 months worth of favorites. So another thing that I have really been liking, or just finding to be critical for me lately, is to write down notes to myself, because I've had a lot going on. I mean, it's just been kind of a crazy spring for us. And so sometimes I really need help, like getting it out of my head and onto a piece of paper so that I don't forget things. This is something that I ordered on Amazon. It was really affordable. As you guys know, I use an Erin Condren life planner, and I love it. And I still use it every single week. It helps me write out everything I have going on. But I needed something that was a little bit more detailed for, you know, day to day. And so this is what I purchased. I'm going to tear off the first one here because I've already written on it for today. This is just a notepad. As you can see, you just basically write on the top one and then you tear it off. And I'm going to show you guys a little closer what this one looks like. But I'll leave a link in the description box below for you guys if you're interested in checking this out. I love that this is so colorful. I just absolutely love this. And as you can see at the top, it says must do today. These are other to-dos. And then, oh, I'm gonna drop it. You know, the date up here, and then right here we have important times. And sometimes I have this like 3 or 4 things down here, and then things that I need to buy. Sometimes that box is not big enough, but hey, that's a personal problem. Today I'm grateful for. That's pretty cool. I like that a lot. And then right here you can have your meals. So even though I meal plan in a separate planner, I can write on here, just really quickly jot down what's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and that takes a lot of stress off of me. It really helps me to be able to see it. So and down here in this box, I really like this one a lot. It says exercise, and usually what I would do is just write down whatever my exercise program is for the day, and then I'm good to go. And then the last thing down here, you have these little glasses of water, and there's 8 of them. And I've been using that to help track my water intake, and that's helped me out a lot. So I have loved this, and I actually ordered 2 of these. I want to say there's like 80 sheets on one of these in one pad. That might not be right, but I think it is. Which is a lot. That's a lot. So I ordered 2 of these, and I use them every single day, and it really helps me just to be able to see everything that I need to have for one day right out in front of me. Whereas in my Erin Condren planner, while I love it, it's a week at a glance basically. And I mean, it's great, but there's not really room in there for me to write all the little minute things that I really want to focus on for the day. So I've been loving this. It sits right on top of my desk, and I reference it multiple times a day. Okay, so another thing that I have been loving this spring is actually this water bottle. I love the color of it. It actually is from Shakeology. It's from Beachbody, but I love the fact that, I'm not sure if you can see the marker going up here on the side, but it goes, this is the 16-ounce mark right here, and obviously you can fill it all the way up to the top, but because I'm such a stickler for the rules, I usually fill it up to the 16-ounce mark. And then this really is helping me to drink more water and to keep track of my water, because that was an area where I was seriously deficient. I was not drinking enough water. But it has this cool little top right here, spout that pops up. It also has a way that you can open the side here. Let's see if I can do it. There you go. See, you can open it this way, and then it has a spout where you can drink. But I usually just drink through the straw. But this is a really cute bottle. Obviously, this is not something that you can just, you know, order from Amazon. At least I don't think you can. This is something offered through Beachbody. But this is something that I have been loving, because I really need, I mean, drinking water for me is sometimes really a struggle. So when you can do it out of a cute little mint cup, it just makes it that much more fun. Okay guys, so we're getting closer to the end. I'm gonna go ahead and share with you real quick my beauty favorites for the spring, and some of them I was really surprised about, but I have really been having a hard time finding a foundation that I liked, because it seemed like liquid foundations were just a little bit too much coverage for me. They were a little bit too full coverage and they felt kind of heavy, and I would get sweaty, and that's just gross. But using just a BB cream was not quite enough coverage for me, and I just felt like you could really still see dark spots and all of that. I wanted to find something that made my skin look a little bit more flawless, just gave me that nice coverage but not overly so. And then I saw a review on this product, and I really didn't expect to like it, but I thought, okay, well, I'll give it a try. And this is the L'Oreal True Match Lumi Cushion. It's a cushion, you guys. It's so cool, and it's not picking up all that great because it's reflecting, but this is so cool. This is in, my shade is C3, which is Creamy Natural, and I'm going to show this to you guys in case you've never seen it. I have absolutely loved this product. So it flips open right here, and it has a mirror, so I'm not going to show you that part, but then it has the little sponge that pops out, and then it opens up here, and you have the product. See if I can show you the product here, and you literally just take the sponge and you dab it on the product, and then you put it on your face. I mean, it's so incredibly simple, but I have found that it is literally the perfect amount of coverage for me, because it's not super light, but it's not completely full coverage either. It is definitely more on the side of light, but in my opinion, that's good, because that means it's buildable. You can use as many, you know, applications as you need to get the coverage that you want, but I still cannot get up to full coverage on this because I don't want to, but also because it really does not feel heavy and cakey and thick, and I cannot stand foundation that feels like that, and it is a struggle for me to find anything that does not feel like that but still gives me the amount of coverage that I'm looking for. So this is just found at a drugstore. I don't remember what the price on it was, but yeah, I really have been liking this a lot, so definitely going to remain in my favorites for a while. Okay, so I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I have serious eyebrow issues. My natural hair color is fairly dark. I mean, it's like dark blonde. It's not brown or anything like that, but I do pay to get highlights in my hair. But my eyebrows are really blonde to the point that you almost can't even see them. So my eyebrows need some help. I was a little bit hesitant to spend the kind of money that this cost on just an eyebrow product, but I've never ever come across a review of this product where someone said that it was a total waste of money. Everyone raves about this. And so I purchased this probably back in February, and I have been loving it. It is a game changer when it comes to eyebrows, seriously. So this is the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. And yeah, it's just amazing. I mean, if you already use this, then you'll know that it's amazing. And if you don't, and you've been thinking about buying it, you should buy it because it's totally amazing. So one end has your actual product, see? And then the other end has the spoolie. And mine is, I believe, yes, mine is in taupe. So yeah, I need eyebrow help for sure. But I have been loving this. I mean, and it's so easy. I actually bought the, what is it called? The brow dip or the brow pomade. I don't remember what it's called, by Anastasia. And it was okay, but it was really hard to get the right application. It was really hard for me to put on and make it look right. This, however, so super simple, so fast, and it really gives me the look that I'm going for. Okay, another product that I really wasn't sure if I wanted to pay the money for because it is a little bit on the pricey side, but I've heard so many good things about it that one day I just decided I was gonna splurge. I think I had like a 20% coupon to Ulta, and I decided I was just gonna go for it. So I went ahead and bought the Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray, and it doesn't want to pick up because of the lighting, but this is amazing. This is absolutely wonderful stuff. You just put on your makeup and then you spray like 4 squirts like on your face. You let it dry, and my makeup does not move all day long. And that includes, for the most part, through a workout. Like, this stuff is amazing. I kind of imagine that it's like hairspray for your face. It just really keeps everything on really, really well. I don't remember the cost on this exactly. I want to say it's like 20 bucks. which seems kind of high, but at the same time, I've used this quite a bit and there's a lot left in here. You don't use very much at a time, so I have really been liking this product a lot. If you've been on the fence about trying it and you're not sure, I would highly recommend this one. Okay, so when I went to Ulta, one of the things that I knew that I wanted to pick up, because it has been a favorite of mine since the very first time I ever tried it, is this body wash by Soap and Glory. It is the Rich and Foamous body wash. And oh my gosh, you guys, this smells so good. It's amazing. I can't even tell you. It smells like almonds, oats, and brown sugar. It is so good. I love this. Like, I can't imagine anything ever topping this. That's how good it is. So this is actually the one that I'm about to start using. I have another one in my shower that's, there's something flying in front of me, that's on its like last little pumps. But this is the one I'm about to start using, and I love this. This feels so luxurious, and you take a shower and you just smell this and you're like, oh, it smells so good. I can't even, I just can't even. It's amazing. So that is definitely in my spring favorites. Okay guys, so the final item that I have to share with you is actually one that I did a full review on. I'm not exactly sure when. It's been within the past couple of months on my channel, but I just thought that I would mention it very quickly. And that is my time iron. As you can see, I used it today. And I didn't really do a whole lot to my curls because I have an unhappy kid. He's supposed to be taking a nap. But yeah, I used it today, and yeah, I actually used it yesterday too, and then just put my hair in a ponytail because that was going to be a better option than what my hair looked like before. So yeah, my time iron, it took me a little while to learn how to use it, but once I did, I love this thing. I absolutely just adore this iron. It's amazing. So again, it is a little bit pricey. I have a hard time spending, you know, $190 on a straight iron, but I did a whole lot of research on it, and I watched a lot of YouTube reviews, and I decided I was just going to give it a try because it also came back, or it came with a money back like guarantee. So I figured, what can I possibly lose? I'm not sending this thing back. It is amazing. So that's going to be definitely in my spring favorites for sure. Alright guys, so that is it for my spring favorites for the year 2016. Like I said, it is a pretty long video, but I was trying to fit in a couple of months worth of stuff. I don't know for sure if I want to do seasonal favorites videos or try to get back to doing them every month. If you guys have an opinion, or maybe can offer a suggestion, let me know down in the comment section below. If this is your first time to my channel, thank you so much for visiting, and I hope you decide to stick around. There's a subscribe button down there that you can hit, and then you won't miss any of my videos. If you guys have enjoyed this video, let me know by giving it a thumbs up, and that's going to be it for me. I'll see you all very soon and hope you're doing very well. Bye now.